Okay, so we're doing Tabata. So it's just a real quick workout here. It'll be the 2 supersets. We'll go through that 4 rounds with 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. So we're starting with our get up sit-ups. So the first 20 seconds will be on the right side and the next 20 seconds will be on the left side. So I'm going to start here using my dumbbell. The same side leg where the arm has the weight will be bent up here. Your other leg and arm will be at a 45-degree angle outward. And you're just leaning into that elbow as you're lifting yourself up. Keeping that core nice and tight all the way up, working those side obliques. And keeping that weight as straight as you can in line with your shoulder. You'll do the same for the left side. Our next superset is pikes and elevated bridges. So I have my sliders here. That'll be right under my feet. Starting in my standing plank position, hips are level, butt's not too drooped or too high. Everything is like a flat surface. And I'm piking it up, only going back out as far as I feel right before my back is gonna start slouching. Keeping that core really tight, pike it up. A regression for this one will be knee tucks if you can't quite get that pike up all the way. So still keeping that core tight and everything nice and level, tucking those knees in. If you don't have sliders available, and I still want you down here, and we're just doing mountain climbers for the 20 seconds, as fast as you can with those. And then we'll go into our elevated bridges here. So my feet are up on my surface, hands are at my sides, anchoring myself in as I'm pushing up, going all the way up till I reach that nice straight line, squeezing the glutes at the top and bringing it right back down. Up and squeeze, right back down. A regression for this one would be to just eliminate the chair, come to the ground, and just focusing right here. Still squeezing those glutes at the top and bringing it back down. For our third superset, we have our kettlebell swings and thrusters. So whatever weight that you have available for you will be right here. Feet are about shoulder width apart, hinging at the hips. So not squatting down, but sticking that butt out, keeping that back straight and swinging it up. All right. And then we'll move into our thrusters here. So again, feet are shoulder width apart. Move this up for you. All right, feet are shoulder width apart. Dumbbells are right by your shoulders here. Squat down as low as you can, and you'll push the weights up as you come up. If we have any shoulder issues or anything like that, the regression for this one would just be eliminating the whole thrust, still holding a weight if you can, and just doing regular goblet squats right here. And for our last superset, we're starting with sit-outs. So we're back on the ground here. Starting in that standing plank position. And from side to side, touching that toe. The progressions and regressions for this are just focusing on range of motion. So if you can't quite reach that toe, getting as close as you can. And at least doing the turning movement here. And last but not least, we have our Spider-Man plank. So we'll start here on the ground on our forearms in a regular plank position. Hips are level. You're bringing the same knee up to the same side elbow, alternating one at a time. Keeping those butts low, core tight. If you find that you're wobbling too much, or you want to focus more on stability for this exercise, I want you here on your hands instead. Still bringing that knee up as far as you can for these. All right. Whew. those are all your supersets for you. So let's get started with our warm-up here. We're actually going to start down on the ground with a figure 4 stretch. So you can have one leg kind of bent here, and you're pulling this other one as far in as you can just to feel that stretch right here and through your hips. We'll hold this here for about 30 seconds, and then we'll switch sides. So really pull that other leg in, and the leg that's being stretched, if you can push it out with your elbow as well, just to get a nice deep stretch throughout your legs. All right, we'll switch sides here. All right, guys. We'll stay on the ground, but you can flip over onto your hands and knees. We're going to do some reach and rolls to stretch out that back a little bit. So you can take one arm underneath the other, reach as far as you can, bring it back in, and you can alternate to the other side as well. We'll do 10 on each side for these. You guys can stand on up when you're done with those. We're going to go into our A stretch here. Open up the chest a little bit. So in your squatting position, just kind of opening up to each side, opening up those shoulders and that chest a little bit. And we'll do 8 on each side for this one. All right. Next up here, we're going to do some lateral lunges. So you can get into a wider stance here. We're just going to go side to side on our lunges. Go as deep as you can. You can kind of rock a little bit, hold it for about 3 seconds and switch sides. And we'll do 5 for each leg. Really open up those inner quads. I know for our sit-outs, moving our legs like that's a little bit different than other movements that we do. And those muscles can get really tight, so just loosening them up here. All right, when you're done with those guys, we're gonna do 20 jump ropes just in place. Whew. Nice job. Let's just do a little bit of Opening up those shoulders as well, getting ready for our thrusters later on in the workout. For a few arm swings backward and forward. All right, let's do some single leg lateral jumps. So we'll do 10 on each foot, just side to side here. And finally, our 25 jumping jacks. And then we'll get started. All right, nice job, you guys. So we are starting with our 4 rounds of our get-up sit-ups. Right side first, then left side.
When I'm underneath the bright lights, when I'm trying to have a good time, cause I'm good.
All right,
now, you
guys.
ain't mine, nah, 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 nah. Don't call me up.
Here's your 10-second countdown. So get all set up here.
You want me more, now I let go, nah, 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 nah. I'm over you, and I don't need
all right, 3,
your lies no
2,
more.
1.
Cause the truth is that you boy, I'm stronger. And I know it's like that I changed my code.
Only 20 seconds here, so keep moving, but keep that quality of form.
Don't call me up, I'm going out tonight. Feeling good now, you're out of my life. Don't wanna talk about us.
1,
Gotta leave it behind.
rest. And we're just switching sides here. 3, 2, 1. Left side, here we go.
So don't call me up, cause I'm here looking fine, babe. And I got eyes looking my way. And everybody's on my vibe, babe. Nah, 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 nah. Don't call me up. My friend said you were a bad man. I should've listened to the back then.
2,
And they
1,
hit me up.
rest.
Nah, 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 nah.
And we're right back to the right side here, guys. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
And I know you said that I changed my code home, but it was okay, my last cause I'm over you. Don't call me up, I'm going out tonight. Feeling good now, you're out of my life. Don't wanna talk
3,
about us.
2, 1. Rest. Woo. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1.
So don't call me up.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. 2 rounds down. 2 to go. 3, 2, 1. We're back on that right side.
Don't call me up, I'm going out tonight. Feeling good now, you're out of my life. Don't wanna talk about us.
3, 2, 1. Rest. Back to that left side in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keep that core tight. Keep that neck relaxed. You don't want any tension in the neck. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Last time through here, guys. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here we go. Keep those weights nice and straight above you. 3, 2, 1, rest. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's step through. Three, two, one, done. Nice job, guys. Grab a quick drink if you need it. Shake it out a little bit if you need to. All right, we're going into our pikes and elevated bridges up next here. Here's your 10-second countdown. Starting with pikes. Pikes are knee tucks or mountain climbers. And here we go, guys.
Strawberry champagne on ice. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like.
3, 2, 1, rest. We're right into our bridges. And here we go, guys. Squeeze at the top. Right back to our pike. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Three, 2, 1, rest. Woo! Nice job, guys. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Squeeze those glutes at the top.
It's too hard to sleep. Sheets on the floor, nothing on me. Take it no more, so I get the
3, 2, 1, rest. Woo. Nice job, guys. We're halfway through. 3, 2, 1. Here we go with our pikes. Three, 2, 1, rest. And 3, 2, 1, bridges. Here we go, guys. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1, done. Woo!
You open the door, wearing nothing but a smile.
3, 2, 1, pikes.
Baby, I'm yours. Ooh, just the thought of you gets me so high, so high, so high. You're the one I want to hold me. And if you want,
3, 2, 1. right, nice job, you guys. Grab a quick drink if you need it. We're going into our kettlebell swings and thrusters. All right, here's your 10-second countdown. All right, here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1, swings. Three, two, one, yes. We're going right into thrusters. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. There you go. Keep those chests nice and high. 3, 2, 1. Thrust. Back to swings in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Three, two, one. Woo. 2 more rounds, you guys. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1. Thrust. 3, 2, 1. Thrusters. Three, 2, 1. Thrust. Nice job, guys. One more time through with these. 3, 2, 1.
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy.
3, 2, 1.
Wrote it down and read it out.
Last set of thrusters. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
It makes me feel like nobody else, nobody else. But my love, he doesn't love me, so I tell myself, one, don't pick up the phone.
3,
you know he's only
2,
he's drunk and
1.
Don't
Rest.
you have to kick him out again. 3, don't be a strange. You know you're gonna wake up in his bed.
Grab some water again, guys. Shake it out. All right, we've got our sit-outs and Spider-Man planks for our last superset. Your 10-second countdown.
I keep pushing forwards, but he keeps pulling me backwards.
3, 2, 1.
Now I'm standing back from it. I finally see the
go right into our Spider-Man planks, you guys. 3, 2, 1. Go touch slow, everything is level here. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo. Shake out those arms a little bit. Back to sit-outs here in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, guys. Don't pick up the phone. You know he's only calling because he's drunk and alone. 2, don't let him in. They'll kick him out. 3, 2, 1. Rest. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keep those core tight. Steady breathing here. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good job, you guys. 2 more rounds. 3, 2, 1. Sit up. Nice job, guys. We only have 1 minute of work left. 3, 2, 1. Planks. I used to flow with Bowery, and I was high enough. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Last round through, you guys. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. 3, 2, 1. Plank. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, nice job. We do have a finisher. I'm going to roll the special dice and we'll see what pops up. All right, we got 10 mountain climbers. Let's get set up here. We'll do 10 per each leg. All right, so 3, 2, 1, here we go. Woo! All right, hang on, guys. That was too easy. We're gonna do one more. Water break. No, you don't need one of those. 10 push-ups. I don't care how you do them from your knees, do them from your toes, incline, decline, but we're doing push-ups all together here. All right, guys, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Whew, dropping my knees. Your shoulders are sore.
Got vertigo falling down, 'cause you're going to my head.
Woo!
Can I recognize the sound of my own?
All right. Nice job, you guys.